going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the MLB The Show 25 Philadelphia Phillies franchise. Now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. You want to check out the series sponsor. I use it on a daily basis, Dubby Energy. It really has helped me with my journey going back to the gym, doing these videos, recording, uploading, gameplay capture, all that stuff. Dubby always has my back. If you want to check it out, I'll leave it linked in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Now, guys, before we get to this episode, I want to leave the series playlist in the top right-hand corner right here. Having a lot of fun. Right now, we have one of the better records in MLB. We made a trade at the end of the last episode to bring in Luis Robert Jr., No, he has not been a great hitter, but moving Brandon Marsh to left field, putting Max Kepler on the bench, who has just been absolutely atrocious, IRL and in this season, looking to potentially trade him or just outright release him at the end of the year. We made the right move. Luis Robert is young. He is going to grow with what it is, with this core with Alec Boehm and Bryson Stott. So, guys, we're going to get this episode started. I'm super looking forward to it. And on today's mound, it is going to be Ranger Suarez, 5-6 record, 4.45 ERA, going up against Clay Holmes, who is not much better. The New York Mets are currently sitting in 4th place in the division. We have finally overtaken first with a 5.5 game advantage in the NL East. Look at that. That is absolutely insane. We're going to take a look at some stats here. Wow, Kyle Schwarber leading the NL in home runs. That's awesome. Your future NL the All-Star Game MVP. And I know it's a morning, so I'm recording this Saturday morning and I'm having a cup of coffee. It is a little bit too early to be drinking. I like this roster that we have. Luis Robert Jr., I love it. I think it's a phenomenal team that we are building. We've got some young guys. I know we have Justin Crawford in the pipeline waiting, and Mick Abel, Andrew Painter, who Mick Abel got traded actually. And we're going to get this game up underway. We are going to be wearing the cream uniforms. I love those uniforms, by the way. Oh, man, good coffee. 5-6 ERA. All right, I like this lineup. Luis Robert hitting towards the bottom with JT Realmuto, who has been very nice for us. Amundo Sosa is in the starting lineup with Bryson Stott hurt. We're not going to take Alec Boehm out. We're not going to take Castellanos out. 50-27 as we are heading to the All-Star break. Back at Citizens Bank Arena, or Park, I would absolutely rank Citizens Bank Park in my top 5 baseball stadiums. I'm going to be honest, I've been to 3. About ready to make it 4. Camden Yards, Citizens Bank. Well, if we're going active, I've been to the Vet because I was born in Philly, and then Safeco. It's T-Mobile Park now, but Safeco it was at the time. And I will be, in a couple weeks, going to Nationals Park, so I'm super excited about that. Going into enemy territory, though, not good. Rangers Suarez, his last 2 starts, 1-0, 15 strikeouts, 2 walks. That's what the number. That's really good. I love that backdrop as Ranger Suarez getting warm up. He's 5-6 on the year, looking to get his record at 500 here today against the New York Mets, facing against Clay Holmes. The Mets, I feel like they're probably going to do a fire sale here at the trade deadline in this game. And leading off the game is Starling Marte, former Pittsburgh Pirate. 285 average on the year. That's really good. And that is just outside the zone. 0-1 is the count. And, oh God, Sosa's going back there. Sosa's going to get it. And that is going to be the first out of the game. Let's hop ahead here. Look at this lineup. It should be better than what it is. As we are facing Juan Soto, 2 down, the top of the first. Soto swings at it. Bryce Harper gets it. And that is going to be the end of the inning. 1, 2, 3 in order. Your Philadelphia Phillies up next. Trey Turner, Alec Boehm, and Bryce Harper. The top 3 hitters of this, or the first 3 hitters of the game. Clay Holmes, 15 starts, 3-5 record. A 6.16 ERA. Jesus. How the heck has he not been moved to the bullpen yet? And we're leading off with Trey Turner, 274, 11 home runs on the year. And Trey Turner, he's a speedster there at shortstop. That is going to be ball 1. 38-39 is the Mets record. They are 7th in the wild card. Feel like this season's probably done for them. Which is crazy because all the pieces they got, as that is going to be a foul ball. 1-1 is the count. Here we go. Another big pitch. Swings right through it, and that is going to bring the count to 1-2. Trey Turner, one of the best 2-strike hitters in the game. Not today. Not at that at bat. He strikes out Clay Holmes. First strikeout of the game. Wow. Taking a look at this, Robert Luis. As Bryce Harper, there's 2 out, nobody on. Bryce Harper up to the plate. What can he do here? Fouls that first pitch off. It is 0-1. Hits it right in through the field, and that is going to be a 2-out single for Bryce Harper. And NL leading home run or the home run leader for the NL, Kyle Schwarber up to the plate. You guys know I have a absolute love for Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a look at that slider, it is 0-1. Got it, but it's going to be hit to the second baseman, and that's going to be the final out of the inning. Hit right into the daggum shift, man. Jeff McNeil picks it up, but we got a hit in the first inning. I know that's nothing to be really super proud of, as Luis Robert, 2 out, making his debut. Jesus, what an early swing. Oh, slider, and it is an 0-2 count.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on the slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Got it, but it is just going to be a fly out to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, the Phillies go down in order again. The Mets have got a hit. They're out. They're matching us hit for hit. So we're going to pick it up here at the top of the 4th. And that is going to be a swing through for Jesse Winkler. 0-1 is the count. That's a bad pitch right there. Swings it. It's going to be a foul ball. 1-2 is the count. And that is going to be a strikeout for Ranger Suarez. 5th strikeout of the game. He's been absolutely lighting it up. So, love Ranger Suarez. I think he's awesome. Mark Vientos is up to the plate. There is 2 down, nobody on. And that circle change gets in there. 0-1 is the count. And it gets right to Trey Turner. Trey Turner got that cannon, gets that final out. And it is going to be 1-2-3 in the 4th inning for the New York Mets, or for the Philadelphia Phillies. And they are up, bottom of the 4th, 1 on, 2 out. Nick Castellanos is up to the plate. Kyle Schwarber on... he just got a hold of it. And... we're going to have runners on the corners here with an opportunity to score. That is awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Game of the week. Nick Castellanos that was awesome. And Brandon Marsh up to the plate, trying to get accustomed to his new position in the left field. Hopefully he can figure it out, as that is going to be a swing and a foul ball. 0-1 is the count. I need Brandon Marsh to do something. He's a great defensive outfielder, but his hitting is something to be desired. That was just a bad look. 24 pitches this inning for Clay Holmes. That is not a good way to have that game. And with runners in scoring position, Brandon Marsh could not deliver. Damn it. 3 hits in the game. We have a runner on second here, 2 outs at the bottom of the 5th, and fouls that first pitch off. It is 0-1 on the count. Got that in there. 1-1. Tyrone Taylor up to the plate. Swings through that circle change outside the zone, and it is 1-2. Got it. Luis Robert. Oh, God, can we get him out? Can we get him out at home? No, we cannot. There is a run scored. The New York Mets take a lead 1-0 off of a Tyrone Taylor RBI single. Luis Torrens is up to the plate. We need to get ourselves in a good... Can't allow too much. There we go. Luis Robert redeems himself. Gets the fly out right there. I will admit that we were probably playing him back a little bit too much. JT Realmuto is up, 1 out, nobody on. And Realmuto got a hold of that one, and it is gone. 4-15. We tie this thing. Realmuto's 15th of the season. Oh my God! And it is back to a tie game, 1-1 all. Nah. Yes. Celebratory coffee sip to that one. And look at that. He just cracked that. No doubt about it. He got a hold of it. And here we go. Trey Turner up to the plate. 2 outs. Nobody on. Still in the 5th inning. Clay Holmes pitching a solid game here, as that is going to be a fly ball. And that is going to be the final out of the inning. But we tie this thing back up off of that JT Realmuto smash. Look at the... Oh, God. Realmuto's been heating up for us. As we go into the 6th inning, 1 out, nobody on, and it is Jesse Winkler again. He was a strikeout victim, 2 strikeout victim earlier in the game. Looking to get the 3rd strikeout on him of the game. Fouled that pitch off, and it is 0-2. Winkler has 7 stolen bases on the year. That's a little too high, and it is 0-1. 2-2, man. 2-2. Full count, man. Oh, my God. Got it, and it is just going to be a pop-out. 0 for 3, Jesse Winkler. I honestly cannot believe how close this game has been. The Mets have been struggling as Juan Soto is up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And Bohm makes the play. And that is going to be the final out of the inning. Still looking to push, looking for the ground-breaking run. As Ranger Suarez still in there in the 7th inning, only through 69 pitches. Nice. 0-1 is the count on Vientos, 2 for 13. And Vientos is 1 for 2 on the day. That's going to be way outside, and hopefully we can continue this thing. Oh, that sinker. 1-2 is the count. Man, Ranger Suarez still got some life in him as he gets the strikeout on Vientos, and that is going to be his 8th strikeout of the game. 2 outs, nobody on. Francisco Lindor up to the plate. 0-1 is the count. Swings through that, the circle change. It is 0-2. Payoff pitch. And that's in there. 1-2 is the count. Oh, wow, but that's going to be a foul ball. He was absolutely swinging at that. Fouls it off. That's in there. 2-2 is the count. Oh, my God. Lindor, a 271 hitter on the year, 81 pitches. He's going to pop that thing up, and Bryce Harper just going to make the play to end the inning. What an interesting turn of events as it's Marsh, Robert Jr., and Real Muto coming up next. And we're back to JT Real Muto. Real Muto swings at that. That is going to be a foul ball. Real Muto has a home run earlier this game. Can he get his second one of the game? 0-2. Holy crap. Real Muto's only a 201 hitter? Holy crap. Got it. But it flies over the third baseman's head. Oh, Real Muto's going to get a double. At least a double. No, he's going to get a triple. 90 feet from home and is going to be, let's check the score. It is counted as a triple, his first triple of the year. Real Muto legs it out. Look at Bryce Harper, excited. That is the most insane look. He dives for it, cannot get to it. And, telling him to go around. Real Muto legging it out. Oh, my God. Now, can we make an opportunity of that with Edmundo Sosa? 0 for 2 on the day, but he is a 270 hitter, so I like the opportunity. Yeah. Oh, no. Well, what a perfect way to waste the opportunity of a frickin' triple by JT Real Muto. Ugh. Wow. And it is the bottom of the 8th with a runner on first, 2 out. Kyle Schwarber up. Daniel Nunez looks at that first pitch. It is 0-1. That's where I want to. Yeah, good. Come on, Real Muto. You got the count, or Schwarber. You got the count even. Not swinging at anything. I don't want to. I want to get the best placement. Got a hold of that one. Schwarber goes yard, adding to his home run leading total. 430. And Schwarber's 23rd of the year. 2-run variety. And that's going to put the Phillies up 3-1. Oh my God, that is late game heroics by Kyle Schwarber. I'm gonna have to offer this man a contract because he has been absolutely just great with this team since he signed. IRL he's been great, but he has been great this year in this game so far. Started off a little slow, but picked it up, and he is looking to just absolutely. I mean, I can't put him in the outfield at this point. I can't do, a lot of things that I would want to do, but I think he could be potentially a big piece. As we're going to see a pitching change, we might get a deep postseason run because of this man, because all he does is smash balls, and we're going to see the pitching change. Jose Buto. Nick Castellanos is up to the plate. 1 for 3 on the day. Had that great double or single to start the game. Remember, it went over. It just dipped on the line right there. And that is just, wow. Is it going to drop? No. First baseman Pete Alonso makes the play. But Kyle Schwarber, man, look at this. He just went deep. 3-1 is your score as we are about ready to head to the final inning of play, the 9th inning, and slam the door. Orion Kirkering, I believe it's Orion Kirkering. Oh, Jordan Romero coming in. God. He has 8 holds on the year. Honestly, he is going to be probably gone from this team. And that is going to be a pop-up. So I figure I'd give him a perfect send-off. Oh, that dropped in. Holy crap. I'm giving Orion Kirkering a little bit of a rest. Jordan Romero is probably not going to make it past this year. Yeah, hell, he might not make it past this episode. There we go. Got that in there. Redeems himself. 1-1 is the count. Oh, man. All right, it is 1-2. I don't know what the hell happened to Jordan Romero. As he strikes him out, Jesse Winkler, 3rd strikeout of the game. And now it is Mark Vientos up. It's 1 on, no out. That's a little high. The potential last guy, well, we got to get him out. But he could be the last out of the game. Can we get some late game heroics from Mark Vientos? Not that I want that. And that is going to be a foul ball. The strikeout, and Jordan Romero gets the save. Not very often you've seen that this year. In fact, I don't know if we've seen it at all this year. I've been really relying on Orion Kirkering. Or Keekering. Phillies win, yes. Jordan Romano, his first save of the year. And the Phillies win the series 2-1 off of the bat of Kyle Schwarber. 2-run blast. Jose Alvarado gets charged with the win, 3-3. Daniel Nunes goes to 6-7 on the year. Just not very good. Look at it has been good. I'm going to be honest. 51 wins right before the All-Star break. In fact, I think this is the last game before the All-Star break. That's really something. That is really, really something. Real Muto got that one early in the game, and Kyle Schwarber with some late game heroics. Look at him just stare at that. And Jordan Romano gets the save today. First of the year, he has been mostly used as a setup man. Real Muto, the player of the game, 2 for 2. A home run and a triple. That is absolutely a great day for Real Muto. That's really going to raise his batting average. Ranger Suarez did not get the win, even though he pitched 7 innings, only allowed 3 hits and 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts, but does lower his ERA to 4.2. Really needed help with that. Jose Alvarado got the win. We are going to be heading to the All-Star break. Actually, no, I think we're going to play one more series before, or one more game before we hit the All-Star break? Honestly, not 100% sure. We're going to sim through that. Okay. Well, minor leaguers. Aaron Nola injury, keep active. Aaron Nola's back. He has not had a great year. Zach Wheeler, out for a day or two. That's fine. Okay. Well, the Iron Pigs. Okay, well we're O'Neal Cruz got traded to the Tigers for Jackson Jobe and Isaiah Paco? Is that how you say it? So we're gonna simulate. Okay, we took 2 out of 3. I think we're gonna simulate to the All-Star game. I'll be honest with you, but we're gonna do some things first. Our roster, we have a 4.5 game lead over the Nationals. Okay, wow. Interesting. Bryce Harper, 91 overall. Christopher Sanchez, 10-2 on the year. Zach Wheeler. Oh my God, Zach Wheeler. Aaron Nola not do. Jesus Luzardo or Jesus Luzardo. Ryan Kerkering up to an 82. He's 23, and he has been our closer pretty much all year. How many saves does he have? 26 saves on the year. Nice. Matt Strom was the potential B closer, and he could be used as a closer. Jordan Romano probably going to be shipped out of here because I need a little bit of bullpen help. Now, granted, it's not going to be like what the Phillies did in real life, but it'll be fun nonetheless. It'll be like Bryson Stott is out. We need him back as soon as possible. Alec Boehm, he's having a nice little year. Not a lot of power. Trey Turner, 263 average. That's pretty good. Kyle Schwarber, 289 and 27 home runs. Okay, I will take that. Brandon Marsh, Luis Robert has 17 homers. They're both kind of hitting way low. 19 home runs. Okay. So one thing I am going to do, we're going to take a look at we're going to make some trade. We're going to take a look. Okay. Statistics. We did that. No. Sorry. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Here we go. Not really worried about Luis Arias went to the Twins. Brent Rooker. Rafael Devers. Nick Castellanos is leading the NL in RBIs. Okay. That's really good. For a guy that's hitting like 6th, 7th, that's really good. Kyle Schwarber leading the league in home runs with 27. Okay. All right. I like that. All-Star voting. Aaron Nola is leading All-Star voter getter. That can't be. Okay. I ain't going to argue that. We might actually play the All-Star game because I feel like we're going to have some potential All-Star starters here. Like, I don't know if Bryce Harper's going to be an All-Star starter, but okay, Ketel Marte, starting second baseman. Alec Boehm, starting third baseman. Okay, I will definitely take that. Trey Turner way down there. Yelich, Schwarber up in second. Tucker. Okay, well, Yelich is going to be the... okay, that's cool. All right, well, we got some work to do. Trade. We are going to make a trade here. Well, not yet, but... okay, 60-33. That is a hell of a record. I ain't going to lie, that's really good. The Rockies are... obviously, the Rockies are in last place. That's not the worst. Okay. I think now we're going to make a trade. Yes! And I am looking for a new closer. Not a new closer, but a new bullpen arm. I want... Mason Miller was somebody I was looking at. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it without trading away Jordan Romano. No. I really just want to get rid of Jordan Romano. He's making $8 million, and it's just not worth it to me. I can't trade Mundo Sousa yet. Cody Clemens? All right. Aiden Miller? Aiden Miller would get it done, but I really need him because he's a prospect. Not gonna. No. I just don't think it's gonna get done. I don't think this trade's gonna get done. So we are Andrew Painter, Tyler Phillips. I'm not trading Andrew Painter, who's a 21-year-old pitcher. No. I just don't think this is gonna be the deal. Unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be the deal. As much as I wanted Mason Miller, I'm not giving up my big time prospects. And Orion Kerkering could go back to his I'm not giving up Justin Crawford, who's a 21-year-old center fielder. I'm not giving up Johan Rojas. I'm sorry. Can't really pronounce it, but I can't trade the injured player, obviously. So I think we are just going to abandon this trade. No, I don't need a catcher. I'm not going to take... Okay, well, Duran, we could make that Duran trade. We're going to take a look and see who's really piss poor this year and just figure out who we're going to take. Okay, the Rockies are really bad. Diamondbacks, Pirates, Cubs. Surprisingly, the Cubs. The Marlins are better than the Cubs. Holy crap. All right, the Angels are bad. The Athletics, the Guardians. Maybe we can get Emmanuel Clase, who in this timeline is not suspended. But, we'll figure it out. All right. I can't get Alex Lange, Carlos Estevez, Josh Hader. I think I know who we're going to go after. We're not going to get Mason Miller, unfortunately. Matt Brash, who's 26-year-old. He's making a lot less money than Jordan Romano. I like that move. All right, we're close. We are very close. Not giving up Christian Arroyo. Well, maybe I am. He's 28 years old, so there we go. We got it. I think this is going to be the move. Thank you for your service, Jordan Romano, but we had to make this move. Our bullpen seemed like it might have been our weakest part. We're just gonna make the moves to fix the lineup. I don't know, because I like what Orion Kerkering's done. So we might just make there we go, Matt Brash, one of the setup men. That's perfect. That is perfect. Okay. I like that. That is really good. That is going to be the move. I'm going to give Orion Kerkering the chance because he's done so well. But guys, that's going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed or like the trade that I made. We picked up 2 really quality players in the past 2 episodes who hopefully can help this franchise. Guys, I got to get the hell up on out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Before y'all go, I want y'all to check out the other 4 series I am running on this channel. Guys, I got to get the hell up on out of here. Hopefully y'all have a great day and a great evening. And until next time, my friends, much love and peace out.